So this guy's made some huge claims about the Labour government's biggest successes. Are they true, and to what extent have they been delivered? This is Stupid Stories by News of the Week, the show where we go behind a headline or social media post to explain away incorrect or misleading information to help you stay informed. First claim is that the Labour government have helped lift 500,000 children out of poverty. The video gives no context or evidence of this, but I'll assume it's from lifting the two-child benefit cap. So the Rowntree Foundation have said that lifting the cap would lift 500,000 children out of poverty. The problem is that the government have only just said they'll do this. We don't know how far they're going to go, and that's important because the Rowntree Foundation said the 500,000 figure can only be achieved in conjunction with other measures, like a minimum floor or universal credit. That means while it's possible the government do this, and now they're on the right track to do this, we're not sure whether they'll actually hit the 500,000 target yet. The second achievement from the video was the Employment Rights Bill, and again, this one's debatable, because while the legislation looks like it's going to be passed, it isn't all it's been cracked up to be anymore. In their manifesto, Labour promised day one workers' rights. That hasn't happened anymore because they've had to negotiate with businesses, and it's now 6 months. Given that, and they've changed the pledged measure in such a drastic way, can we consider this a big success to the Labour government? Again, it's debatable. The third achievement was over an extra 5 million NHS appointments being delivered. Yeah, this is the first one I can say that they've basically done it. It seems like their target actually was 2 million at the start of the year, so to achieve 5 is good. But full fact, a team of fact checkers, which includes people like journalists and researchers, have cast doubt over the figure, whether it was actually a valuable figure in the first place, because last year an additional 6.5 million appointments were carried over. And the full claim was that the government has kick-started EU trade again. And they have done this, I guess, in as far as they've had a trade deal with countries like Germany. They've also started to expand non-economic EU deals too. The thing is, there's also been loads of controversy over deals with the EU, over things like a youth mobility scheme and over the return to a customs union. The fifth target was that there was 30 hours free childcare for children. On the face of it, this one's fair as well. They have delivered 30 hours of free childcare for children between 9 and 2 months old, and when the parents are earning less than £100,000 individually. The catch is, though, is it was started under the Conservative Party, but then Labour got into power and Labour have taken it forward. So it's unclear how much of this policy was actually driven by the Labour Party, but because of that, you can cast doubt over how much of an achievement this is for the Labour government when it is virtually the same policy. So yeah, Labour have achieved 2 to 3 of these 5 aims. I want to know what you think of these 5 policies. Let me know in the comments. Bye.